jogar hoje, amanhã de domingo, Dia dos Pais. É. Hoje é domingo, acho que.
Plan with convention, then conquer by ingenuity.
Bom, dá pra ir já. Esse aqui é o sinal já de terminar.
Oak Hollow. I saw it. Main Street. It doesn't exist. Is it because of me?
Já viu o vídeo.
My
Fazer logo assim.
Here. Why did you...
Bulling mentioned even something small could have a great influence. Come, stand with me to face our reckoning. Let this small thing pry open the cracks.
Leave it to me.
wind rises.
Hopefully this helps.
The wicked will face judgment. Annihilation. Tempest of slashes. The wicked will face judgment. I am the Tempest.
Conquest begins now. In control. Barely felt it. Invincible in one strike. Honor cannot be. Roars of conquest. In control. You will yield. Winners win! It ends now! Never surrender.
Mecânica totalmente diferente ela.
Sin of my triumph! All blood! Chrysanthemum! My valor never fails! To the lands afar.
Puder. Muito da hora.
Stay behind me.
dano.
Go chase your fate, Augusta.
Jedi falou ordem.
Nothing, just something on my mind. Do you still remember what the Whispers told me 16 years ago? The dark tide answers only to strength. Those without it are doomed to be forsaken. Now I think of it, it is rather interesting. I've never told anyone this before. But ever since the dark tide decided to forsake me, those broken whispers have... They echoed in every battle, telling me when to dodge, when to strike. But with each opponent that fell, until I became the... That's when they returned. Louder, never giving me a single moment of peace. I tried to shut them out, but every time I strayed from their guidance, I thought I was the master of my fate. But the old prophecy about Reguna, that they... Now, it is time for me to put their power to the...
Give it to me. What? What exactly do you want to do, Augusta? Hopefully this helps. Keep it together. Keep it together.
I am the Tempest!
Keep it together.
One of the prophecies speaks of a hero of heroes. As I see it,
As long as that void exists, you control your story. Your existence is the meaning itself.
So this is her plan. Using this battle to mark me a hero of heroes so the temple's prophecy will be fulfilled.
Waves rise. Judgment strikes! Annihilation!
Hopefully this helps.
give everything, Roma. I have realized this is the duty I must fulfill. Ha! You proved the prophecy true. So why now? Unless I was
Ô
your
Danilo,
target.
esse é o
all
Wuthering
along.
Waves.
That power
A Kuro
you
Games.
spoke of
É gacha.
was always just a trap. Answer me. Who are you? And what did you do to Angel?
How foolish, Augusta. The will of the divine is not to be questioned. Alas, my cousin too small to comprehend the grand vision.
Rover, what is stopping you from being Septimon's hero of heroes? You, the unwritten one, are blessed to shape your own fate. And I must walk my own path as ruler. Go, fulfill the prophecy that was always meant to be. I give my blood, so that the true hero may rise.
Brazen, faithless one, receive the judgment of the heavens. The sacred crucible shall reshape your soul.
Fool. I already said Raguna's divinity didn't get a seat on the ship.
This is your end, Augusta.
But we're not done just yet.
Insolent heretic. If this is what you want, we shall grant you an endless beast of despair.
My sword.
Kato,
Where's my sword?
what haunts you, my teacher?
A hero shouldn't fall to the dark tide. I need my sword to fight back.
Please, take it. Take it and fight for what you believe in.
Thankless empathy. Doomed like a speck of dust. The throne of glory will never be claimed by the weak.
A loser, left with nothing. How wrong you are.
My lady,
People follow
allow me to join you.
for it never fails to light their way. This is how I rule. I will show you with my own fist! Ah!
Dani. Curtido. Opa, apareceu alguém aí, ó. É bom ver a quest, cara, completo. História, tudinho. Não só ficar passando as falas. Pelo menos assim a gente entende a história dos personagens.
Honored.
Augusta.
We meet again, my friend. It seems my will won't let me miss a chance to fight side by side with you. Come, Rover. I've been waiting for this moment.
Wind rises! Hopefully this helps.
In control. Scene of my triumph! Roars of conquest!
Which calls, waves, I am the Tempest!
Fight by my side! Our blood! Chrysanthemum! My valor never fails! Barely felt it.
Tempest of slashes.
So, it's finally come to this. This is how a true battle should be. Brother, fight by my side. This time, the blade of victory shall pierce the hollow sovereign's heart.
Annihilation!
This is my moment. Unmatched! In control.
Wind calls, waves, wind howls. Unfettered by bounds! Hopefully this helps.
Barely felt it.
Last chance. The wicked. Last chance.
Conquest begins now. Barely felt it. Our blood! Chrysanthemum!
Aí, pegou.
Spirits lost to the dark tide. I hear your cries. Join me in battle! Let that false divinity witness what true heroes are and what it means to wield unshakable power!
Oxi. Eu baixei o volume da música, agora eu tô quase escutando.
A hard-won battle, wasn't it? Yes.
Tô fazendo essa quest tem umas 2 semanas, né?
It's all thanks to you, Rover. Septimon's hero of heroes.
In that case, I could say the same to you. As the prophecy goes, the hero of heroes, wielding extraordinary power, rising from the dark tides. As I see it, you, Augusta, fit that image well.
Extraordinary power. That's a bit much. I know my limits. But I do think I've earned that title. And it's one we could share together. Besides, the temple never said there could only be one hero of heroes.
What really happened to you in the Dark Tide? I thought you might have...
It wasn't a pleasant experience. But if you want to hear the full story, I'll tell you another time. But back inside the Dark Tide, I think the lost frequencies were always guiding me, shaping who I was becoming. Even trapped in that abyss of despair, those fallen heroes never gave up. They lit a faint, warm light in the dark for me. And you, along with everyone who stood by me. Without you, we couldn't have won this battle. Perhaps the title of ruler is too narrow and too hollow to define the true spirit of humankind. A civilization's glory is forged by generations of brave souls. It was never meant to be one person's medal of honor.
I want to ask you something. Why did you ask me to join the hunt?
Because my warriors and I wanted to fight beside someone like you. But I will be honest. Part of it was because of your unwritten fate. I'd been preparing for this hunt for a long time. At first, all we had were a few vague glimpses from the priestesses, and a handful of prophetic murals. No one knew when or how the disaster would strike. And then you showed up. You've surely seen the unfinished mural in the temple, the blank wall and the unwritten fate. So I took a gamble, believing you were the key to this hunt. I couldn't explain it back then, not when I wasn't certain myself. But in the end, we realized what that blank represents. And the one who deserves to be a hero of heroes. With power. Thank you for your trust. Now it's time for me to honor my promise. This is the end of our journey. The Earth-rent wedge. It hasn't been quite what I expected. But I'm very glad we made it this far together.
Imperator.
Go. I'll wait for you here.
Entendi. É, pô, Dia dos Pais, né, mano? Tem que sair, tem que ir lá. Comecei agora, pô. Ontem eu fiz uma atualização no meu OBS, aí eu mudei todos os plugins e tal. E outro que eu tava usando era meio estranho. Agora eu tô usando o da Streamlabs mesmo. Das Stream Elements. Bem melhor. Bem mais estável e tal. Foi dormir tarde, né, cabeção? Valeu, pai, valeu. Rosinha, pai. Vai lá, vai pra uma churrascaria com o velho, vai. Porra, cara. Ah, beleza. Beleza. Aquela Coca-Cola de 2 litros. Geladíssima. Já tô terminando Rinacita já. Falta bem pouquinho. Vou já pra 3.0. Essa quest da 3.0.
A discoid. This warmth. I feel you, Imperator. I better get back.
Did you find what you seek? A discoid. Looks like a compass.
Eu acho que é.
The structure's odd. There might be a hidden compartment inside. Can you try opening it? If this relic was left by the Sentinel, brute force won't get us anywhere. We'll need a different approach. Maybe a special key, a mechanism, or a password? Any ideas?
There's a friend of mine who, well, she knows a lot about Imperator. She might be able to help solve this
Eu ainda
mystery.
quero essa personagem, mano. A Tetia, pô, perdi ela,
More
cara.
importantly, her powers are unique. The Earthrender's holding back the Dark Tide for now. Those sudden outbreaks and the way it's fixated on you. It's not just a coincidence.
Yet their weight still clings to
If anyone can put an end to the Dark Tide's threat in Septimont,
when the storms
It's her.
Sounds like someone worth meeting. Do introduce me later. I'm curious what kind of person she is. But one thing I'm sure of, she must be a formidable opponent, and a figure to be respected, like you.
You two share a lot in common, actually. I think you'd get along. I'll reach out to her once we're back. She wasn't able to travel before due to some unavoidable reasons. But now, I think the timing's right.
All right. Let's set all this aside and enjoy the victory we've earned. There's probably a bonfire roaring at the encampment by now. Rover, it's time to return to those waiting for us. We won this battle, but the war is far from over. The road ahead still steeped in blood and thorns. But with you, and everyone who stood beside us, the banner of Septimate will never fall. With the eternal sun as my witness, the name of hero belongs to you all.
What a beautiful ending, my near-perfect protagonist. I must confess, even I didn't see this coming. Should this be your final act? No. No, allow me this small indulgence as your creator. The quill of fate may be sharp and cold, but still I want to see how far the soul I created can go. After all, it's the stories that sink deepest into the mire that stir the heart most, don't you think?
It's been a while, Rinacita.
What prey do we hunt this time?
The Drenodian.
Hopefully, we'll make new findings.
I will be there for everyone, as we head toward our shared future, leaving the past behind.
Agente. Dez speeds. Boa missão. Faixa de ondas aérea. Ativo, hein, cara. Tô 9, pai. Tô doido, ainda tem mais ainda. É. Falta esse pedaço aqui ainda. Depois eu acho que a gente vai viajar pro lado de cá. Caramba ainda.
Wow, check out that medal you got there. It's as shiny as the edges of the sea. Can I touch it? No, wait. Can I try it on? I'll polish your sheath for you.
You know your medals, boy. This here is a medal of glory. Don't need to shine anything. If you want to try it on, tell me this. What's the secret to holding a sword?
The secret to holding a sword.
Precisely. That's something you only learn after a lot of bruises and a few close calls. As for the medal, here, you can have it. When you've mastered how to wield a sword...
Tá quente, velho. Cuida. Ah.
Wow, check out that medal you got there. It's as shiny as the edges of
14 e 18 horas. Nem um nem outro. É 2 dias, não.
Congratulations.
Bit dicey that. What a wonderful
Yeah.
May joy also be upon you, my friend. The Sovereign is dead. Now we pause in our victory to honor the hero of heroes and all those who stood by her side. I am Bruno, Master of Ceremonies for the occasion. I had hoped to greet you alongside Augusta, but she was called away. The Senate insists on wasting her time with their trifles. We wish to bestow upon you the honor of Rosebearer. Roses symbolize our glory and triumph, to be shared with all who are gathered here.
Voltei.
Yes, it's a ceremonial role.
Já pensou? Olha o tamanho dessa quest, cara. 10 capítulos. 2 capítulos, 10.
At the height of the celebration, everyone will toss their petals into the air. We will all shower in the flowers. Your task will be to distribute the petals beforehand. The people of Septimont gave their... You are our first non-local rose... Yes. Oh, when Augusta arrives, she'll join the other Rosebearer. Very well. As for who you choose and how...
No.
Yes! To the hero of heroes! To you, to me, to... Wait, is that Rover?
Oh, good. When the time comes, I'll have...
Oh. Since you're here, anything you want to drink? Speak up. Theseus and I'll take care of it.
All right.
If you're interested, you should go listen to the priestess.
Who's leading it this time? Oh, it's not Lilibet, is it?
Tá entregando pétala pra galera aí.
I'm still worried. The paradise was stopped, right? But the...
You're hopeless. So what if tomorrow's uncertain? Does that mean tonight doesn't matter? That's the spirit. Tonight is for the... Speaking of which, Rover, oh, knew it. You were always going to be one of the
the fragrance really makes the glory linger.
If I were them, I'd gather petals from every bearer. Huh?
There's not much left. I'll hand some out over there.
The fruit of evolution.
Yeah.
looks like the oration they mentioned.
Oh, yes.
Huh. I thought for sure it'd be at an event like this. Well, guess I'll catch her later.
Yes. I fear that until Grandmother Lilibet finds a gifted successor, we shall not glimpse further into Septimon's future. By the light and fate above us, we are but apprentices carving insights into stone, passing their words along. Once, fate flowed like a thread. It guided reverent seekers to glimpse Septimon's end. Under the tide's surge, all was overturned. No, until the Unwritten One arrived from afar to join forces with the Chorosaurus as bait. He cut through with the false sulfur. From now on, thus.
A quest eu acho que é só pra
Prophecy of the end.
ver o...
You speak of me and Augusta.
Who is Unwritten One, you leave me baffled. Are you suggesting that my recounting missed someone named I don't find the name. I should know this.
Is a priestess. More than that, she wielded the moonbow and fought alongside me and Augusta in the hunt. We defeated the Sovereign together. Don't you all remember?
Impossible. As a priestess myself, I can tell you and I must remind you, we rarely take part in hunts. The hunt for the Sovereign involved many. Perhaps you are...
No. I don't know what a priestess is supposed to be, but I do know what is like, and I'm certain. You mentioned cutting through the Dark Tide's miasma. Tell me, if wasn't there, then who shot the moon arrow?
Who shot the moon arrow? What do you mean? Yes. On the cliffside, you struck.
A merda. Aconteceram, enrolaram a pobre Dainunu.
Their accounts are all true, except when it comes to How they react to her name is completely wrong. Everything she did, they attribute to me. They're not just forgetting. Could this be possible? This distortion in perception? Is it a remnant of the Sovereign's power? Or is...
I heard what you said to the priestess. No, I've never even heard of her. You should know. I've been stationed in this camp longer than most. Memory ain't bad either. Been thinking. Maybe the dark tides crawled into your head. Could be you're suffering from word is, people who get too close end up seeing. Some of them go as far as thinking they see the dead. Or worse, the Sovereign was built from the dark tide itself. Who knows what it swallowed before it came for us? Could be worse than what you're used to. You must be in its grip. See, the thing is, it's not like there's one solid name for it. At any rate, dissociation is just some folks let it eat at them for life. Others know what's real and what ain't. They keep away from the... How you feeling? You need to rest up a bit. Oh, looks like Augusta's finally here. She's been through it too. Faced the Sovereign just like you.
Ué, me chamou de doido. Zé.
My friend, you've come. Bruno has already filled you in on the Rosebearer matter, yes? How are the celebrations treating you?
Augusta, do you...
You know.
Yes, she was often by your side. The one with the bow like the moon. Is she...
Everyone has forgotten. No, that's not it. Everyone says they've never even seen her before. But you remember her. You remember everything that happened. You are... I know what you're feeling, because I felt it too. The Dark Tide's frequencies twisted my perception as well. Made me see things that weren't. The Sovereign's whispers dogged me for decades, tempting me to accept its gift. But that's all in the past. I know now that to find peace, I must see through the deception. Fighting.
Interessante.
Because of my sword. It reflects everything that happened in Murma's town. Existence always leaves a trace. Beyond feeling, memory, and perception. Is there any...
Porra, foi apagada ela da memória dos caras, velho. Sacanagem. Fez tanto por
After
eles.
this, I shall likely sleep like I've never slept before. Say, I heard the Montelli family imported some device that aids sleep. It's all the rage. Augusta, I trust you will acquire one for me. I wish to try it myself. Scented candles are fine, though the scent of the forest is most pleasing. As for pillows and bedding...
That's enough. I allow requests, but only 3.
Apologies, but I need my rest if I'm to be at full power. Do bear with it. It's for your own good after all. And you, unwritten one, were I to indulge in a bit of selfishness, you'd forgive me, wouldn't you? Didn't think the great unwritten rover would be so well, lucky for you, I'm feeling generous today. Now, what brings you to me? Really? You've traveled all this way just to return what I gave you, is that it? Was it truly such a burden for you? If one day this bracelet becomes meaningless to anyone else, I hope you will remain the exception, unwritten one. But perhaps in that distant future, forgetting might prove far easier than remembering. Never mind. In any case, you are not to return it.
Eu já sabia que ela ia ser esquecida. Fuleiragem do cara.
It's something I've carried with me ever since I was bestowed the title of priestess. Keep it for me, if only as a keepsake. Well, until we meet again, I suppose.
This bracelet belongs to Yuno.
the unique design. Like a crescent moon. But still, I'm sorry. I wish I could offer you the answer you seek, but to me, it's just an ordinary bracelet. Nothing about it stands out. When you mentioned her name, I tried to recall any trace of her in my memories. But there is nothing. What has passed is clear, and she feels like an extra piece to a puzzle. One that doesn't quite fit.
How can this be? You spent the most time with her.
Rover, wait! What did you see?
You know.
Of course. Only you would be the exception.
So, you've known this all along?
A death that shouldn't have happened. Traded for an unforetold victory. A fair deal. Now... I am but a fading sliver of moonlight. I'm sorry, but... even I fear being... forgotten.
Hey, Rover. You're right. You've been standing here for ages. So, Yuno's really gone. Just like that. Well, duh. Even though I was snoozing on and off, I still remember everything that went down. Crystal clear. You told me the first time you met Yuno was in the arena, right? She scared the toga off that other team with just a few words. Intimidating stuff. But when I actually met her, she was... We got so much done with her on the hunt trip. Has she even invited us to the Tetragon Temple to check out the murals? Oh, and we caught that giant blue spiky TD, which led us to that big bad stinky thing. Yep, and I'm pretty sure she was the one who took that moon bow and blasted the dark tide wide open. Not you, not anyone else. And that bracelet. She gave it to us to lure out that nasty big fella. Even asked us to keep it for her. So it doesn't matter whatever anyone else thinks. Or what happened to her. You remember her. And I do too. It wasn't some made-up crap.
Yuno once said she glimpsed the end, where she would be the last one standing. Now, this end never came. And Yuno is dead. Is this the cost of changing destiny? Did she know she'd disappear, but accepted it anyway?
Yeah, I know what you mean. Like, we didn't even get to have a proper goodbye.
I don't care if Yuno foresaw her fate and chose this path for herself. All I know is I won't let it end like this. Not with her fading into oblivion. Like Augusta said, everything that exists leaves a trace. Since she's a priestess, I'm sure to find traces of her in Tetragon Temple. A lead could be the breakthrough I need.
That's the spirit! Look at ya, snapping out of that funk. Knew you'd be back at it soon enough. I still got some kinks to work out before I'm in my Super Echo Abbey form, but you can bet I'll be here. Remembering everything that happened. We'll figure something out, whatever it takes. Even when I'm just riding along. I'm in this with you, pal.
Hi, baby.
Strange. Lilibet and the other priestesses aren't here. The temple seems empty. Huh. Yuno's bracelet is shining. The light is pointing at a wall. Where could this lead? all changed.
Glad you found them useful. There you are.
Dad.
How do you like these?
Is this rewriting what was? Or revealing what should have been?
Trapped in your own pathetic shell, and you still think you're the king of the world. Who's there? Show yourself! Yes.
It's you. The person I need to lure fails to show, and now you're here to mock me. Is that it? You speak so innocently. Wasn't all your doing. You brought me to Tetragon Temple to try to erase me from the story, all so you could summon the one behind it all. I played along. I agreed to be watched here because But now it's clear we'll both be disappointed. I am fate's discarded pawn. And he couldn't care less what
He doesn't look like he's lying. But this is the first time I've been here. Priestesses for Avidius here. Yuno has also never existed. Whatever she did in the past is now my doing. That's why he thinks I'm behind all this.
I always thought I was the hero who conquered Main's Deep, the one more worthy of ruling than even Augusta. Until the day I led the charge to Murmur's Town, determined to stop my comrades from falling to the dark tide and prove I had what it took to be king. I walked to the door I had passed 1,000 times, only a dead end. Now, did I even come here before? When did I conquer this place, and with whom? At that moment, I realized so much was blank. Disconnected dots, scattered and meaningless. pitiful. Everyone knows my deeds, yet no one can explain how. And I can't find a single soul who's actually witnessed my... Yes. So I tore through my memories until I saw a hand holding a feathered quill. It wrote everything about me from the moment I was born. And I realized an undeniable truth. Existence is anchored in connection, feeling, and memory. So if someone uses their and what of you? The one an undefined, unknowable void that can anchor unimaginable connections. Imagine the...
Enough, you arrogant fool. I did not allow you to stay here so you could defile fate with your delusions. Please excuse this disturbance, Unwritten One. Whatever you need to say.
Like these. There you
Outro baú aqui.
Oh, look, shinies.
Rapaz, vamos pra onde agora?
My apologies. I should have been here to receive you. But some priestesses run into some trouble. I had to step away. Simply put, aside from what's already been verified, we can no longer see any other of Septimon's auguries. The full scope has always been out of reach. But this feeling of being blocked by an impenetrable white barrier is something I've never encountered. It's as... Well, there is a silver lining. Septimon's auguries concern Septimon's future. But as for smaller, individual futures, we can still see those. For instance, I saw Avidius making a commotion not long ago. But let's talk about why you are here first. Augusta mentioned your situation and said you might come looking for me. You seek help in finding a priestess by the name of Yuno. I wish she were a figment of your imagination, a product of your proximity to the Dark Tide. That would make things much simpler. Because I did find a record of a priestess named Yuno. But according to the record, she died 3 years ago, buried where the Dark Tide swallowed the Spring Basin. You must understand, death and disappearance are two different concepts. If Yuno truly died 3 years ago, then she couldn't have been your companion 3 years later. In other words, if Yuno disappeared today and was erased from the memories of Augusta, myself, and everyone else, then the death 3 years ago must have been a fabrication. If someone has truly disappeared from this world, do they need a fabricated death? Likewise, when someone dies, they no longer exist in a way that others can feel. These two causal chains should be clear. Although I hate to admit it, Avidius was right. Since you still remember Yuno, and thus hold on to that last connection between her and the world, you've essentially anchored her. This has caused the causal chain to become tangled. The ending is still unwritten. Right now, she is but a spectre, stuck reliving her past in the chaos between life and death, between existence and non-existence. So you wish to use yourself as a vessel to anchor the memories, feelings, and connections with Yuno in the chaos, manifesting her back into existence.
Anchor, manifest, whatever you want to call it. All I know is Yuno's not gone because of me. So why shouldn't I be able to bring her back? If I can tangle the causal chain, why can't I create a new possibility?
Your thinking is bold, to say
Ousado
the
no
least.
mínimo.
But do you really understand? Chaos isn't just disorder. It's the aggregation of all things. A web of cause and effect. The convergence of infinite possibilities. If you end up lost within it, you risk being consumed, never to return. Even ones such as we, guided by fate, can only pull small insights from certain shores of destiny. What if you enter only to find that you cannot bring Yuno back? Chaos isn't a place in the usual sense. I suspect that 3 years ago, this priestess must have done something that defied fate, which set the course for her inevitable. If you can get close to that inescapable knot in the causal chain, maybe you'll find a way in.
Comigo, pai. Comigo essa salada.
Even with no certainty, you're still heading toward that death trap. Unwritten one, of course.
Já vou ir contigo.
Plan with convention, then conquer by ingenuity.
dano crítico, dano crítico. Porra, um dano crítico aqui seria bom. Sempre o último é escroto, velho. Esse aqui tá muito. E dando ataque pé. Olha. Tá. HP.
I shall have no one tarnishing
Hopefully.
I shall have
Plan with convention, then conquer.
I shall have no
Plan with
I shall have no one tarnishing victory.
Hopefully. Well, time for another adventure?
I see my way clear.
I will be there for everyone.
I should try to smile more.
Perfect weather for a
Why hesitate if you know what you...
Anything I can help you with?
The battlefield is dynamic.
Sometimes I get a little carried away.
Ridículo. Vamos lá.
Even with no certainty, you're still... I understand. One must try at least. Very well. I'll...
Eu vi esse negócio aqui, no final da quest lá.
We're here. This is where the record says she died 3 years ago. Nothing here. Well, that's okay. You tried, Unwritten One. Guided by the light of fate, we walk the web of futures. Many seek I've never doubted your judgment of Yuno. But if, as you say, she knew what would happen and still chose this path, if you refuse this ending, how can you be certain a life with all its experiences and feelings, shredded, scattered, and even if you do find a way in with so much uncertainty?
If there were any doubt, now?
Wait, you...
I'm not rejecting the ending Yuno wrote. I just want to fix the regrets she left behind. We've only just begun our story. The future I want is one where she's there with all of us. Forgetting may be easier than remembering. But let that be the choice of someone alive, not one who's already gone. Right now, I don't want to lose anything I still have.
The secret to anchoring lies in connection and its manifestation. If you find what remains of her in the chaos, and she responds to you, then follow her guidance, for that will be the only fragile rope connecting you, her, and this world.
Endlessly cycling, shattering futures. Is this chaos? Unsalvageable, fractured into pieces. This is chaos. Countless possibilities, both true and not true. This is chaos. Until every anchor is revealed, laid bare in the light.
can't see where it ends. Can't tell where I am either. Is this the chaos between life and death? Between existence and non-existence? That's in the center.
You're calling me. Are you here for me? Why would someone be looking for me?
She looks the same as she did when she faded away. A sliver of moonlight. How long has she been lost in this chaos?
I know you. You are unwritten. A blank. An unwritten blank. Unwritten. I will guide the unwritten with the moonlight to find more of me.
She responded to me. Now, she's guiding me. Even if it's just a trace of her, I found her. Now that fragile rope connecting her, me, and the world is already in my hands. Where are you taking me?
Just don't let go of my hand.
Guided by the light of fate, we walk the web of futures. Grandmother Lilibet has already prophesied her successor. Yuno, born in a lunar eclipse, will become a prodigy priestess.
Wait, Sibylla's Yuno? I know that girl. Wild and dramatic. She's just won a handful of matches. Do you really think she'll come to Tetragon Temple? Her mother is a former gladiator champion, and her father a famed blacksmith. She's already from a highly respectable family. And she is skilled with a bow. Maybe she'll just want to be the next champion, you know? She is spoiled for choice.
The prophecy can't be wrong. Grandmother Lilibet's already seen it. she'll resonate with the moon's phases. That's a huge honor. Not just anyone can see fate's patterns, and she'll be able to see it more clearly. It's our duty to share visions of the future, to guide Septimon.
This is the past, where my existence left its mark.
I see. Grandmother Lilibet said that the key to anchoring lies in connection and its manifestation.
Bora.
I can't see it. It's gone after that. Gone forever. Huh? Just one desecration is enough for the ordinary. I just wanted to understand. To look at it. To see the blinding flames. You. Staring at the sun. Burning with pain for that.
We're nearly there.
Essas mecânicazinhas na quest que é legal, né, cara? Ainda me lembra muito o Jedi Fallen Order. Uma coisinha assim que essas mecânicas de se abaixar, de correr, de deslizar, igualzinho do Jedi Fallen Order.
Sabina, wait! Are you crazy? Charging up alone is walking to your death. Think about your daughter. She's still waiting for you.
Spare me your words. The entire Western defense rests on us. Do you have a better plan? As for death, of course I want to live. I fight not with death in mind, but victory. Yet if glory and death come hand in hand, so be it. Let the bells toll and mourn me when the time comes. Until that moment, I will not stop.
Is this how it was? Or is this just my imagination? What's happened is done. Those who closed their eyes never truly saw.
You know!
Thank you, Unwritten. I won't let go. I don't want to let go.
Bora.
Is that?
Ah, there you are. I've been waiting for you, you know. Her? Is there anyone else besides you here, you know? So, you came for the bow I promised you, eh? Still want it? Right you are. Why wouldn't you want it? But once you take it, I reckon you've heard Lilibet's prophecy, haven't you? What do you think? I can't picture you as one of those serious priestesses in the temple. Stuck in there with your scrolls and your candles and your tablets. Don't seem... And if you really did become a priestess, well, this bow wouldn't be much use, would it? Oh, you've got a gift that other priestesses could only dream of. Such a shame to waste it. Lilibet and the others still failed to foresee the entirety of a coming disaster. Ah, well, it's not my place to say. You make... Truth be told, making a bow isn't all that different from making anything else. From nothing to something, to its final existence. When you've gathered enough Lunarum bow, you'll get your bow. And if you're not sure where to... There. See it? Just head that way.
Vamos lá pegar o tal galho.
Lunarum bow. That's what the blacksmith mentioned. It looks just like what was used for your bow.
Chaos won't disturb us here.
Sitting, just like that, huh? You're still just as...
Shh, unwritten. It's time for a rest. Come sit with me.
I've never said it properly before. And I don't know if you fully understand it now. But now that I found you, I will bring you back. I won't stop until I do.
Típico Rover.
Because you said it, I believe you. We rest to manifest what we've already found.
Bore me this quickly. Show me what other tricks you've got up your sleeve. Victory? That's the only befitting outcome. Now spare me the words. I know I'll be first. This is only the beginning. Soon, getting whatever she wants, doing whatever she sets her mind to. Are you talking about me? Very well, I'll prove you right. Prodigy, you say? But why are you so certain that who you see is me?
That, huh? Because this is fate's will. It has favored me more than others. Because I can see what others cannot.
You look like you're recovering. So, after experiencing and feeling all that, you need to rest.
Exactly. After manifestation, this is how I can absorb more. Only then can I find a more complete me. Unwritten, you are a clever one.
Epi.
Let's go. Forget the prophecies, forget being a priestess. Let's do what we truly want. If the future is a question, the answer's never in what others define. If we don't want to walk a determined path, then let's steer clear and try something we've never even seen before.
We can't continue the anchoring.
Tempo da opção.
As the prophecy says, I cannot waste my talents. I will not turn a blind eye to misfortune. Since only I can do this, I'll be the one to see it through. A gladiator or a priestess, what does it matter? I'll face fate and see just how far I can go.
The anchoring is still working. This looks like a memory from when you became a priestess.
Isn't that the Agora in Eterna Square? I think I'd like to see it.
Every priestess has her limit.
I'm dying here.
This one seems to see
I
everything.
need to know.
Back then, it seems you didn't mind giving prophecies. The people were much closer to you than they are now.
Over there? That was my divination altar. They're waiting for the priestess's words. I must go and deliver it. You look unfamiliar. Not from Septimont, I take it? Not bad. You even bothered to learn my name. An outlander coming all this way, seeking the most gifted priestess, me, just to beg for answers about the future. What's this about? How dreadfully complicated. But I suppose I can't fault your luck finding your way to me. They say a priestess can't see everything, but when she does, she's always right. But I'm different. I can see everything, and I'm always right. Even when I'm not in the temple bathed in flame, I have more than enough power to see your future. So far, nothing's happened that I didn't already foresee. Now, hand over whatever item you've brought. I'll see what's been bothering you. Oh, that's all right. What? I see a void? I can't see your past. I can't see your present and your future. How can this be? The unwritten one. Why is that familiar? Who exactly are you? You. Why are you here? Isn't this Aeterna Square? Did something happen in Septimont? Is it Augusta or the others? No, that's impossible. I should have disappeared by now. Why do I feel so tired? Like I'm walking the same path over. Why do I see so many memories from the past? My mother, the other priestesses, and you. You've done something for me, haven't you?
Yes. We're in the chaos now.
But you shouldn't be here. Neither should I. Why haven't I disappeared completely?
Why did you sacrifice yourself? Why did you just leave without a word? Was this really the outcome the most gifted priestess chose for herself?
Because this was the best I could do for Septimont. Destruction. Failure. Oblivion. The dark tide devours everything you can imagine. The Griffons can't escape it. The gladiators can't defeat it. In the blink of an eye, before we could even react, it had already enveloped everything. I knew it from the start. I knew 3 years ago. I would turn everything I am into the moon arrow that would pin down the Sovereign. I just didn't know when that day would come, or if it would be enough, until I saw you. You, the one who stood between me and the manipulating hand behind everything. Just like the faint light I once saw in the future. I finally understand. My defiance, my sacrilege. It was all worth it. Now I found the answer.
Whether it's because of the void I carry, or whatever else it may be, I still remember you. Your place in this world isn't over yet. I'm taking you out of this realm of chaos.
You... It seems like I missed something. Something I didn't foresee. So the unwritten one from the future isn't happy with the ending I've changed and wants to rewrite it.
Or Sejam. I don't
The
know.
battle's still undecided. The war isn't finished yet. Is that it?
Yes. You traded your existence to alter the prophecy. But I'll anchor your existence and rewrite your ending. If I've ever guided you before, then now, let me guide you one more time.
Really? I'll entrust myself to you then. But be careful. Don't get lost in the chaos. And I shall put my best foot forward as well. We shall meet at the very end.
Wait. Am I Yuno now?
Oops. Oops.
Hello, priestess. I've got the item here with me. I hope you can take a look for me. My squad and I were once ambushed in Kassos. A monstrous tacit discord, never seen before, appeared in the dark tide. I seek guidance on what comes next. Will we have the strength to battle it?
Are these the types of visions Yuno sees? The broken horn, the spear piercing through the eye, victory cheering. You and the other gladiators. His blood. But a priestess would probably relay her visions as they were, without any omissions or additions.
The beast falls, and we are cheering. Its eye is pierced by a spear. Its horn is broken. So, that's its weak spot. Is that the key to our victory? Thank you, Priestess Yuno. Your words put my mind at ease. Can I come see you again once it's all over?
Priestess Yuno, I'm here with a bracelet. I feel like it best captures his feelings for. Perhaps our future together will be one of
the pain or conflict, the confusion, shattered hopes. They don't look that old. Not much time. It's not as clear as the last one. All I can tell is that their love doesn't end well. But it's obvious she's hoping for a better ending. If a priestess's vision is never wrong, then telling her won't change a thing. But what if it's the act of telling her this prophecy that causes that ending? She should decide the path she wants, regardless of the outcome. I'll just let...
So, not much else to see? You want me to focus on the present? I really never thought we'd end up together. We've known each other for a long time, but we're both so strong-willed. I came here because I was worried about our future. But what matters is that we're in love now.
whatever comes. And thank you, Priestess Yuno. No matter what,
Ixi, ia dar
thank
merda.
you.
I have a little trick I'd like to pull off regarding a life. That's why I've come to you, Priestess Yuno. I'm curious if your prophecy can confirm whether it's possible. Have you never questioned whether it could be deceived or defied? I speak of fate, of course. These figurines I brought were crafted by my family for me and my brother as a rite of passage. They're made, we're twins, but we walked two very different paths. Me, books and knowledge, and him, weapons and strength. By chance, I learned my brother's fate in Tetragon Temple, destined to die this summer at the hands of a tacit discord. They couldn't see my fate. I want to see whether fate will once again lead me down a path opposite my brother.
An older, more aged Nicholas. Peaceful. Dead at 50? No, at least 60.
Well, we were born identical, after all. I know him well. If I wanted to imitate him, even our parents wouldn't be able to tell us apart. But fate, what would it do? You've shown me my end. I will live to become an old man. That means this summer, I won't die. What if I take Kyrion's place in the battle, and he plays the part of Nicholas, sailing across the seas? I'll confuse the whole world. Let me try. I'll use fate's prophecy to overturn another, and trick death with the undying.
Priestess, is it true that if I give you the right thing, you can see everything? Wow, you're amazing. I can tell you're different from all the other priestesses. Look, Grandpa made this bottle. Can you see where he went? And what did he turn into? I want to find him quickly. He left so fast. He must have forgotten to tell me.
Ah, merda.
dark. Nothing but darkness. I don't see anything. What does it mean?
I see. The priestesses at the temple said they saw the same thing. They said when someone dies, their light goes out, and everything left is just pitch black. Nobody can see any. Yes, Grandpa was really sick, and he died. But it's okay. He made me promise that if he ever wasn't here anymore, I'd put all my tears in this bottle. One day, when the tears dry up, we'll see each other again. So, I don't cry anymore. I'm worried it'll take a really, really long time to see him again. Just how long exactly? I can be forgetful sometimes. What if I don't recognize him? What then?
Wait. I see a
butterfly?
Yes. When your tears dry, your grandfather will return to you as a butterfly. When he does...
Thank you, priestess. I knew you could do it. Even if nobody else believed me, I just knew there would be someone who could see.
Everything that could catch fire. I couldn't have been more careful. Damn that peddler. As the prophecy foretold, I cut the tacit discord's retreat. And as the prophecy foretold, I will never return to my homeland again.
Let go of hope.
You who watch
But she saw the path that would lead me to my lost child.
Death.
She was there, in the forest by the spring.
We followed the prophecy, and we won. When I see Lord's shattered leg, I can't shake the thought. Was there another way? If we hadn't followed the prophecy, or chosen someone else to wield
I knew it all along, didn't I?
we both not have gone hurt.
Whoever really has forever anyway. But at least I have those moments with him. So, full of passion. I've learned to live in the now. Even if now means feeling the sting of his loss.
Curiously set sail across the sea, only to meet his end at the hands of a tacit discord. And I, believing in my own prophecy, took his place in battle. I was gravely wounded, and now am but a living corpse. The prophecy said I could live to 50, or even 60. But now I have to spend all those years in a broken shell of a body. Those who think they see will find themselves utterly deceived.
You die. Some things can't be changed, no matter how much we want to fight. The tears in the bottle have dried, and I'm not that little girl anymore.
Grandpa won't come back. When you die, you die. And things can't be changed.
Let's rest here. One more time.
O dente não é tão forte.
I can see further than anyone else. I can see things no one else can. I've seen things others can't begin to imagine. So why, at the moment I should have seen the clearest, did I close my eyes and shut it out? I was so close. If I hadn't closed my eyes, I would have learned the causal chain and I could have stopped it. After that, I decided to keep my eyes wide open, no matter the cost. I'll sit at the crossroads of fate. I'll stare into what's to come and not flinch, be it joyful, tragic, rebirth, destruction. Until I see it all. Until I know everything. Because I am stronger than anyone else.
If the priestess's prophecies were really perfect, we could avoid all misfortune.
If there is such a thing as fate, then misfortunes can...
Just because you know the outcome doesn't mean the journey isn't worth...
If life is destined to follow a predetermined path.
After all I see, could I ever answer what they hope of me? Does glimpsing one's fate really matter? Unwritten, you are as sharp as ever. Seeing is simple, but facing what you see isn't. In your eyes, I see my past self. I also see my present self. Together, they overlap to create a more complete version of me.
Esquentando, mano. Trabalho por 34 graus ainda, é de manhã ainda.
Still giving prophecies, you know. Like the first time we met on the plains, you told me you saw a glory as bright as the sun, one that would earn me respect. Truth be told, I didn't think much of your words back then. When I want something, no one's permission is needed. Nothing good stands between me and my goal. When the prophecy came through, though, I found it unsatisfying. Imagine thinking you, are the master of your own fate, only to learn, for better or for worse, everything you are is part of fate's design. It's as if fate chips away at the untamed part of you, turning you from a wolf into a caged rabbit. And you saw it all so easily. Truths as clear as the moonlight, bright, yet distant and cold. No, quite the opposite. I do recognize the priestess's abilities. Seeing the outcome gives us insight. Prophecies allow us to envision the future and find better ways to face it. In every one of Septimon's auguries, the priestesses foresaw disasters that would befall the land, but also the hero who would rise up to face it. Like the people of Septimon, if we are nothing more than fate's puppets, what difference does it make if we can see its hand? If fate one day wills our annihilation, with no way to change it, what then is the role of a priestess? Are they merely fate's mouthpiece, bowing to its will? Or are they pioneers, seeking to shape what's to come? Last night, Grandmother Lilibet told me another Septimont augury had emerged. This one revealed a future unseen, a warning long overdue. An unknown disaster that would bring about the end of Septimont. The vision was unclear. The priestess couldn't discern the cause of the disaster, nor could they see the hero who would rise up to stop it. The Senate prefers to wait, believing the solution will reveal itself in time. But I must consider the darker possibility. I know that you'd rather be out there dealing with living, breathing people than confined to the temple to await some grand... But as a prodigy in prophecy, you should see further than Lilibet or any of the other priestesses. Would you dare? With no direction, no clues, and not a single focus item.
Countless souls have come to me for prophecies, and I've never held back. But in the end, whether I intervene or not, what's destined...
Não é.
We can't continue the anchoring.
Bora.
Would you dare? With no direction, no clues, and not a single focus item.
Once again, I repeat Yuno's past choice.
Porra, passei demais. Droga.
Over there. It looks familiar. I don't know, but something... I must have been there before and done something. None of the other places felt like this. But why is it so ruined, so silent? There should be people and more light, like how it was... It's chaos. It's found us. Those things are manifestations of chaos. That I stay.
Hopefully this helps. The wicked. Wind rises. The wicked will face judgment.
I remember now. This is the place where it all began. It's also where it ended. It's okay. Run! Go there!
Go there? The dark tide is starting to surge. Is that another one of Chaos's tricks? Don't get in my way. Gotta hurry. Running out of time. Now! That way. Manifestations of chaos. Where is it taking Yuno? How can I find her? Yuno wanted to come here. Did Yuno leave these lights to guide me?
Those cursed creatures. If it weren't for the dark tide, we would have killed them all already.
We couldn't activate the anchor stone before they destroyed it. Now it's over. Everything's ruined.
Aurelius, we shouldn't have come here. We've lost everything.
This calcification is severe. Such corruption. The dark tide surge just now wouldn't be enough to cause this. Could this be connected to the important event Yuno mentioned before she was taken?
First David, then Lillian, then Ari, Vincentius, Perla. Now even Anas, just like when you told us to use a spear against the tacit discord. Help us see something again. You must be able to see something. All of us. Doomed to die. If that's true, why did you come?
No. The dark tide's corruption is spread too wide. It's covering their retreat. We can't. Now it too is being swallowed.
Looks familiar. A priestess's candelabrum. How did it get so damaged?
Fate unveils itself to the priestess. Following its guidance, she reaches the end again and again, foreseeing its conclusion. Heads fall, whimpers fade.
Longa, cara.
She
Legal.
sees no hero of heroes. Variables added, visions expanded. She sees no hero of heroes. Beyond a doubt, no other choice. She sees no hero of heroes. The priestess is never wrong, but she despises her own truth. For her success is Septimon's defeat. Defeat. Why? Defeat. Is it always defeat?
If fate one day wills our annihilation, if we are nothing more than fate's puppets,
When that time comes, what good is a priestess? Septimon will be known. Nothing will remain. Only she who foresaw every death still lives. Why? Hundreds of days and nights spent in fate's embrace, staring at the end. I tried to see everything, missing nothing, but not once. So this is the answer you give me. To know our inevitable doom, and tell the people of Septimon to...
Priestess, what more do you hope to achieve?
Priestess.
Haven't you already seen it all, plain as day?
Haven't you seen it countless times already?
Haven't you already viewed the answer?
Salve.
Yes, I saw it. But
Tô terminando aqui essa quest aqui, já tem 3 horas já. Um pouquinho nela. É legal de assistir.
with our very existence being denied like this.
Ontem eu tentei jogar Genshin, mas cara, não deu tesão não, ó. Realmente cansei do jogo.
Who are you to decide Septimon's fate?
Aquela de voar? Ela tá num tutorial, cara. Eu fiz ela já tem um tempo. Ela tem que fazer um tutorialzinho, pô. Uma quest tutorial. Ele libera essas habilidades.
Certainty is just the narrow boundary fate sets for us. The immeasurable, the free. That is where our dignity lies. A mouthpiece, a silent witness. If this is what you expect of me.
my bow and turn fate into a storm of possibility.
Ah, isso aí realmente é um tutorial. É bem no início do jogo, cara. Bem no início mesmo.
If just once I can prove you are not fixed.
Eu fiz já faz tempo, cara. Eu não lembro agora não, ó. Te juro, mas eu fiz faz muito tempo mesmo. Bem no início.
Wait, Priestess Yuno. Are you really going to stand with us against the Dark Tide? You've already seen how
Você
it
tá no
ends,
início?
haven't you?
Tu já deve ter ela salva se tu não fez ela, porque quando tu vai passar no mapa onde tem as coisas pra jogar, pra levitar, ele vai aparecer. É uma mecânica do jogo. Aí tu tem que ir lá na roda lá de habilidades lá, de mecânicas, tem a roda de mecânicas, pra ver se tá lá já, pô. Pode ser que esteja lá e tu não tenha visto. Porque ela é bem no início que tu pega. Deixa eu ver se eu tenho ela aqui, ó. Ó, essa aqui, ó. Tem arpeu, levitador, ó. É assim, ó, quadrado, ó. Utilidade. Não é função, é utilidade. Já volto. Tem ali no banheiro. Voltemos.
Everything I've experienced on this journey.
Aí nada, eu já tô quase no final. Pelo amor de Deus, tem que terminar.
The Lunaran bows have grown strong. You've done well with your anchoring. Look at you. A mortal from the real world stumbling into chaos. What else would you be here for, if not to take something back with you?
Rapaz.
Also, with that thing on your wrist there, isn't it clear? That's how she's been connected to you all this time. Only anchoring explains that. As for your second question, that's even stranger. Along the way, you met priestesses, gladiators, and many others chasing prophecies. Did you ever stop to wonder who they were? What is it you expect to hear, then? I'm a blacksmith. Long dead. Once a forger of weapons. A father to a daughter. A reflection of her past in the chaos. Aye. But just like the question of who I am, that's not the point. What matters isn't me, but you. Isn't that right? You noticed, didn't you? The more you rested near the Lunaran bows, the more memories and connections manifested into reality. Yuno's spectre became more real, and the bows grew. But now, chaos has that spectre. After all, it was never truly Yuno, was it? But the Lunaran bow. That's what the two of you built along the way. There'll be no more doors to choose from. You can keep the bow and take it back with you. Find a new spectre to follow. As long as you have it with you, that should be enough. Or do you still want me to forge it into a bow?
We were gathering Lunaran boughs to forge the bow. Just like I came here only to anchor her and bring her back.
If you cut it here, all your previous anchoring will be for nothing. You might have to start over many times, with things going even less smoothly. Not to mention being trapped in chaos for so long. There's a chance she's already forgotten. Are you sure you want to throw away all the certainty you've built just to gamble on a possibility?
Forgotten? To fight? I don't know who you think she is. But the Yuno I know is not someone to give in so easily. She promised we'd meet at the end. As long as Yuno needs a bow, I'll be the one to carry it for her.
I always thought you followed the light's guidance. Now I see you reached this point because the light followed you. How could I forget? The greatest archery isn't about hitting the target every time. It's about letting the arrow choose the mark. Wherever it lands, that's where destiny awaits. I've said it before. I forge weapons. Come then. Let's do it.
This is...
Priestess Yuno.
This again. I sought the unwritten one. At the divination altar at the Agora. And then...
Go back, Priestess Yuno.
Aurelius? What are you doing here? Didn't chaos just take me? This place must be where I gave my last prophecy 3 years ago. At the end of the spring basin where the dark tide surged.
Priestess Yuno. We're already indebted to you for accompanying us on this journey. But you've seen how it ends. Our squad is doomed. The others and I are fated to fall here. There's no need for you to risk your own life any longer. Return to Tetragon Temple. That's where you should be. I too will go where I should be.
Words for the abyss. Don't you dare underestimate me. Where to go, what path to take. That's something only I decide. Keep up! On you go. The nerves. Present your offerings.
I feel much better. Thank you.
Are you the priestess Aurelius spoke of?
Thank you. Back there, closer to the...
Don't push yourself. After what you've just been through, it's treat your wounds first. Leave the back up to me. I shall bear witness. Cycle.
thank you. I feel much better. I can...
Definitely not. I know what you're planning. I'll... Cowardly, blighted bastards. Always hiding in the dark tide. Then I'll send you right back into it!
Princess Yuno. Thank you. You and all of us have done well.
I will not let you fall. This is pure torture. How can I let it end like this again?
Ela usa um arco, pô. O dano dela parece normal.
Again, as always. But why would I just stand by and watch you, accept you, complete you? No. Even if the end is here, unavoidable, I still have the right to refuse. The Lunaran vow has grown strong. From now on, I need no one's guidance. Because wherever I choose to aim is my true destiny.
Chegamos ao clímax da luta depois de 3 horas de quest.
I told you. I'd rewrite the ending you changed.
Hey, Kami.
We've come out of the chaos between life and death, between existence and non-existence. There aren't any guiding traces, no visions of fate's hand.
Joguei ontem com o Di, mas não me traz mais prazer jogar não aquele jogo. Tô jogando o Terran Waves desde quando botou em português, já tem 2 semanas já. Tô terminando o capítulo de Rinacita. Mano, se não te atrai mais, não adianta tu tentar ficar jogando, né? Tem um monte de jogo bom aí pra jogar, pô.
So this is what our changed ending looks like.
Falta nada.
No longer an indeterminate chaos or a singular answer given by someone, but an infinite sea of possibility awaiting choice. It seems there's nothing, but in truth, there's everything. So this is
Já até hoje eu desinstalei. Quero instalar um outro jogo, aí eu preciso do espaço. E o Genshin ocupa muito espaço. The Sims? The Sims é bom, mas isso é antigo, pô. Porra, The Sims é foda, porque The Sims é simulador de vida. Já tem tua vida, já é casada, já tem filho. Pra que tu quer jogar um simulador de vida? É doido, é? Joguei The Sims quando eu era adolescente. Há mais de 20 anos atrás. Quando lançou The Sims 2, The Sims 2 eu joguei. Lá? Olha, bora. É legal pra caramba, pô. Mas dependendo do que tu for comprar, tem que lembrar que tem 25 milhões de DLCs.
Wait. Why is it only me?
Porque tu tem que sair do caos, doido.
Where's Yuno? The way into chaos is closed. Lilibet's not here either. Did the anchoring fail? Or is it not over yet?
Nada, vai gostar sim, o jogo é legal pra caramba. Faz anos que eu não jogo, olha. Juro.
Does this mean this is the new ending?
Cada coisa que tu fizer influencia no bem-estar da tua família, do teu jogo, da tua pessoa, do teu personagem. O ânimo, ele trabalha, ele volta, ele joga, ele brinca, ela tem filho, ela casa, ela faz festa, ela constrói. É tudo isso, cara. Tudo isso. É um simulador de vida, literalmente. Eu não sei se eu tenho The Sims, cara. Te juro, ó. Qual é que tu vai baixar? Qual é? O 2, 3 ou 4? Lembro. Qual é? Cara, faz anos que eu não jogo. É o 4. Eu parei de jogar porque parou de rodar no meu computador na época. Antes de eu comprar meu Xbox 360. Esse aqui, ó. Se eu pudesse, se tiver pro PS4, o teu é PS4 é o PS5. Esse aqui é um jogo muito legal, olha, vale a pena jogar, ó. A história é linda demais, ó.
But be careful. Don't get lost in the chaos. And I shall put my best foot forward as well. We shall meet.
E tá agora, já tá em português já. Então, ruim que é gacha, né? Mas o resto...
I don't see Lilibet anywhere. I'll ask those priestesses over there.
Don't you think it's odd? Grandmother Lilibet also said... Don't you think it's odd? Even if we can't see the next part of Septimon's auguries, it still shouldn't be such a white blank. Grandmother Lilibet also said that for the first time, some of her records in Septimon's auguries were rewritten. Yes, it's like there's a whole new part to the story. Huh? Wait, aren't you the one they call the unwritten one?
This is our first time meeting you in person. She returned not long ago. But she was here just now. Oh, I think I know where she went. Underground. I don't know why.
Não, contexto não. Tem, a forma de batalha é diferente, o gacha é diferente. Tem muita coisa que é muito diferente do Genshin. Tem muito evento permanente, tem mecânica de voo, que funciona em todo o mapa. Tu pode pegar e voar em todo o mapa. É muito foda. Mês passado tava tendo uma collab com o Cyberpunk 2077 também, com personagens. É legal. Tá na 3.5. Tem mapa pra caramba pra fazer, quest pra caramba. Eu já tô quase 2 semanas nessa quest aqui, da 2.0. Legal. A desses também é legal.
Before the oration ends, Lilibet would definitely need to be there.
Do you know who Yuno is?
Yuno? I don't think I've heard that name before. Do you mean that's apologies? I didn't have a good look at her.
We've only just become priestesses. There is much we still don't know about this land. Maybe if it's important, perhaps...
Peraí, deixa eu botar ali.
Don't you think it's odd?
The moment at hand, this very moment, is the best of our lives.
Who's that girl with the nipples?
Velho.
Oh, it's the unwritten one, eh? How have you been holding up? Since you've kept your distance from the dark tide, how are things? The bow, the girl, those daydreams of yours get any better? Let me think. Plenty of fresh faces here, but dark blue ponytails. She walked like a cat, as nimble as they come. Seems she was looking for some...
É ela mesmo, papai. Ela voltou, mas não como vidente. Voltou como guerreira.
Drinks, fine food, orations, rose bearers milling about. Yes, everything is just perfect. I was just saying how the celebration is nearing its most glorious, or would you like me to recommend another? Ponytails, dark blue. In a celebration this grand, it's the...
Oh.
Come on over, toast! Let's drink till we drop! We should just live in the moment and enjoy what we have now.
That's more like it.
Come, triumphant rain of petals, huh? Make it even grander.
Didn't you tell me we would meet at the very end? Then why can't I find you?
I could hear your voice from a distance. You know! Wasn't that it? Seems like you're in an awful hurry to find someone. I thought you'd like this, us slipping back into our old familiar rhythm. Now you know I'm still me, and yes, I really am back. It's just like you saw at the end of the chaos. 3 years ago, at the end of the spring basin swallowed by the dark tide, I, as a priestess, made my choice. I was so done with just being dragged along by the moon's whims. So I defied fate, severed the path, and became the arrow that struck at destiny itself. After that, I lost the ability to see clear visions of the future. But in return, I gained the power to anchor the Dark Tide's creations. With that, the last prophecy I saw changed slightly. In a squad doomed to fall, one survived. Aurelius.
There you go.
If I can do it once, then I can do it a second time, then a third. Perhaps one day I can overturn more destined futures. Since fate didn't prepare a hero of heroes, we decided to eliminate the need for one by taking on the disaster at its source. The Sovereign and the Paradise. This is the plan Augusta and I made, though I did hide the teeny tiny cost. Anyway, all the Septimontians who were supposed to die are still alive. The end I once foresaw has changed. The meaning of this has already transcended my own existence. So then, even if every trace of my existence was erased, who can say that the altered fate I left behind isn't proof of... More importantly, I had the privilege of standing by your side to witness what lies beyond the end. The void. An unwritten void. Perhaps it signifies the unimaginable possibility, just like you, bringing unknown possibilities to Septimont. And to me. sacrificing myself, or just trying something I'm not sure about? Come now, you know me. I follow my whims. And the more I trust someone, the harder it is to keep my impulses in check. I'm not one to make promises I can't keep. But I'll promise you this. If there is a next time, you'll be the first to know. And when I do, you'll get the full story, no holding back. I've run into a few friends since being back. Not one of them recognized me. Guess the memory of the you-know they once knew is just the price we had to pay. But at least, you still remember me. You pulled me from the chaos and brought me back to existence. That's enough. Oh, I'm certain Augusta and I, along with the rest of them, will be thick as thieves again, this time creating new futures. You really shouldn't underestimate my charm. Oh, yes, and this bracelet. This is the second time I've given this to you. Never mind the first time, but I wouldn't refuse a second. Being the second time means there's been a change. Now it's a testament to our secret little interaction. I've anchored the world, and you've anchored me. As for any matter pertaining to me, what you saw in the chaos and what transpired, do not breathe a word of it to another soul. Understand? You think so too? Okay, good. I'm most relieved. Well, then again, this is a perfect opportunity to start anew. In Septimont, it would be a crime to miss the height of the celebration. After fighting side by side, we share honey and wine under a rain of... Come on, let's go. Together. To be drenched in those rose petals that smell of glory and triumph.
Oh. Yeah. What? Today? Acabou. Capítulo 2 do Metrópole. 12. Lugar lá no meio do nada. Bem, ficar por aqui. Deu 2 horinhas de live. 2 horinhas não, 3 horinhas e muito pouco. E poucos. Até amanhã. Os demais tarde eu não vou fazer live não. Já foi o suficiente por hoje já. Até mais, pessoal. Obrigadão por ficar aí no YouTube, na Twitch, no TikTok.
This is a testament to my